Hi, it's James from It's James Racing. And now I'm driving on Assetto Corsa on a Ferrari 488 GT3. I wanted to do a small comparison between Assetto Corsa and Assetto Corsa Competizione and the famous iRacing. So I'm driving only the stock setup, the baseline. I didn't want to change anything, just to have the best comparison. The setups I think are different because I did get different times. You will see on iRacing what I mean by that. And so I've changed the FOV, the field of view, using the FOV calculator to have a more similar effect, because I need to apex right. And without using FOV calculator it will be much harder for me. So Assetto Corsa is the cheapest one. You can get it almost for free on Steam right now, and there is also an ultimate version where you have all the DLCs, all the Porsche cars. So there's a lot of fun there, and of course you can build, you can buy like modern F1 cars, you can get karting stuff there. So there are a lot of things that you can add to the simulator. The physics, I think the physics here is very good. I'd say it's like 4+ on a 6 scale, and for me sometimes the car feels unpredictable, and also it feels much lighter than in other simulators. I sometimes have troubles to understand what's going on. The graphics, I'd say it's like 4 on the 6 scale, and it's one of the oldest ones. So value for me it's 5+, so very good simulator. Now we're driving the Assetto Corsa Competizione. I have to say this one looks very beautiful. I felt like this is almost like in life. So what I like to say, the car feels much heavier than in other simulators. You can really feel there's a lot of things going on. And for me this one was the hardest to achieve like a very quick lap, and I had to practice, but this one was the easiest for me to get a clean lap, not the fast one but the cleanest one. So I'd say the physics are quite good here. This one is in Poland is like $40 right now, so it's not the cheapest one, but I'd say it's very good to learn the GT3 cars. The downside, I think, is the Assetto Corsa Competizione is very limited. There are only GT3 cars in it, so you can say that physics here are very good. You can understand what's going on. The car feels much heavier. It can be also the downside, because it's harder to predict what's going on. There is a different camera where everything is turning with you. It's more closer to the VR experience, but I didn't want to mess everything up, and I did stick to this one you're seeing right now. So the graphics are the best ones. I say it's a very good looking one. So the value, I think the value is quite good, not as good as in the previous Assetto Corsa, because there are only GT3 cars and the tracks are also limited. But why not try something else? And now my favorite one, which I have spent a lot more time in. This is iRacing. And I have to start from the downside, because it's the most expensive one. To have iRacing, you have to pay like $100 for a year of subscription. Now it's discounted and you pay only 66, I think. But still, it's a lot of money. And then, if you want to have Spa, you have to buy the track. If you want to have the Ferrari 48A GT3, you also have to buy this car. And the tracks are for $15. The cars cost $11. So it's not a cheap thing, but this is amazing. You just know what the car is doing. It's so predictable. It's so fun to drive. It's like when I first drove the iRacing in a Mazda MX-5, it was like almost like in life. So yeah, I did take the cost, and I bought the 2-year subscription, and then I fell in love in it even more. So the physics here are wonderful. I have to say that the fact that Max Verstappen, Lando Norris and all other famous people that are actually real drivers, you can find them in this simulator. This tells everything. But how to compare it to the other ones? I'd say it's not the prettiest ones. It's not the easiest one to modify and to add things. And it's definitely not the easiest one, but I'd say it's worth every penny. And you can tell it from the time I did, it's much faster.
2 minutes, 17.487.
Thank you for today. See you next time.